What's up YouTube? Cliff here with the Sunday Drive. I got some parts for my truck. I ordered these back on Black Friday. Actually, it's been really cold this winter until last month when it became summer in February. Anyway, I got the headache rack with the embedded lights from Magnum Manufacturing, as well as their tube extensions, one for the front and one for the rear, and then some other parts that are needed. So we're gonna unbox these today for you guys. But before we do that, I want to give a big shout out to Tool and Die Design. They've been sending Pete and I these awesome shirts for free. And we like the designs a lot. They're really good quality. Go check out their link below. We're gonna have some more of their products in our future videos as well. But let's get to unboxing.
Shut up, tree. Stop being loud.
So as I said, I got these from Magnum Manufacturing. They're actually a US-based company up in Maine. The one nice thing about this is they're all fully aluminum parts, so you're never gonna have to worry about rusting. You can either get it brushed aluminum, so it'll be that nice like shiny finish. I went with the matte black powder coating finish for mine. So we're gonna open up the headache rack first. And they have a lot of different designs. The one I went with is the Low Pro with the lights. I've been wanting to do this for months. I haven't had good luck with part delivery recently, so I hope this thing's okay.
Yeah, everything Cliff orders comes in broken, so.
Alright, so we got some parts. We'll open that up in a second. Let's pull out the rack itself. So there it is. Appears to be all in one piece. Set it up here real quick just to see how it's gonna look. Anyway, that's what it's going to look like. Right. It is very light because it is aluminum, so you can easily lift this up with one person. So here's the headache rack. As you can see, it's got the integrated lights right here. They're going to hook into your existing wiring harness. I got a wire coming off right here. So this will plug into the same harness that's powering your rear lights of your vehicle. And the reason it's nice to get these integrated lights is because with the headache rack, you're going to be covering up the light that is at the rear of your cab.
Those LEDs, they look good.
Yep.
You can order this without those lights?
Yeah, you can order it without the lights. Alright, so this is the other box that was included. They give you these stake tie downs that'll go down inside of the pockets on your bed. They're specifically made for each truck, and this way you're not having to drill any holes. So this will mount inside, and then this will lock on the side of the bed, and this screw will hold down both my toolbox and my headache rack. All right, you got some more of your wiring harness right here. So you give you zip ties. Here's where the headache rack plugs into, and then you can see on the other end it's got a Y or a split. Your stock harness will plug into one side of this, not sure which. Basically this will allow the power to flow through to your existing lights, and one part will power your new harness. Now, because I have the toolbox, I also ordered these. Alright, so you can see here, your toolbox is going to sit up on this lip here, so it's going to be a little elevated above the bed. So they sell this piece that will mount right here, so it evens out your toolbox. So this way your toolbox isn't kind of like dangling off the side right here. This will provide a nice level surface for the toolbox, and they got 3M tape. Alright, so I also ordered these D-ring inserts. You put them right in here, they slide in, and then you can tighten those down. So it's just a little extra option so I can tie down stuff to this. You can also put them things down in here. Now they sell a lot of accessories for this. They sell light mounts that you can put on here for your light bars, or even like side mounted LEDs and stuff. Not gonna open the other D-ring up right now, but there's two of those. You got your wiring harness and your pocket tie downs. There we go. So if you were ordering this, what you would get is you would get this harness and these tie down pockets, or whatever mounting method your truck would need. These items are extra. So this right here and this is your main item, and these are extras. Okay?
Oh, FedEx. Does he have car parts?
What do we have getting delivered? Where's the door? Oh, there it is. Door number 3. What'd you get, Pete?
Car parts. Just kidding, it's dog food.
Oh, I was really excited. Chewy.
Come on, get out of the car. Come on. Oh, I got cookie icing on my camera.
Alright, so let's open up the tube rail extenders. I don't know how well this shows up. This all has a really nice finish on it. Again, very light because the aluminum has an insert so you can put like those D-rings or anything else you want into here. And what I'm going to be doing is actually, this will mount on top of here like so. So it gives you a little extra width to mount things on there. And the nice thing is you can remove it when you don't need to transport something, so you can just go down to this. So it's kind of like a modular ladder rack, whereas most ladder racks you put it on there, you have to have the whole thing on there. With this you can just have your headache rack, and then when you know you're going to be transporting something, go grab this. This is like 15 pounds, it's really light. Go throw it on there, and then you can have your ladder rack for whatever you need to move around. But your truck doesn't have to look like a work truck all the time. I am happy with how they packaged everything. GM, learn a lesson. This is how things should be packaged. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I just had the fender replaced on this truck, and I ordered the fender twice from GM, and both times the fender came damaged, so I ended up not getting the fender through GM, and I did get a GM fender, but I had the body shop get it. I was actually able to get it a little cheaper than the body shop, but it ended up not being worth it because every time I got it, it was bent. Alright, so I got the one end of the wrap of the tube extender unwrapped. You can see it's got a nice area to tie things down to. So this is the side that would be facing up. Okay, so you got the bolts to mount it to your rack. So the square bolt would go down inside, and then you would tighten it up with this. And they have some spacers here so that it's not rubbing. I believe that's what they're for, the spacers, but we'll find out for sure when we put it together. We're gonna have the installation in two separate videos. So one installation video is gonna be the headache rack, and then at the end of this video will be a link to the installation of these tube extenders and the rear rack mounts. All right, so there's the bar fully unwrapped. All right, now when you get the tube extenders, you also get these come included. When you put these on, you're gonna start in the middle here. So these come with these end sliders. You get 2 of these with each tube extender. So if you're carrying a ladder or something, you can slide this to where you need it to be to secure that ladder. This is another one of the tube extenders. I'm not going to open that up in the video because it's going to be the exact same thing. One for the front and one for the rear. Now the rear ones get mounted on these guys. Alright, so this is what the rear mounts look like. They have padding under here. And these get mounted right up here, and then you're going to mount the rack on top of it. Now with these, you are going to have to, because these are kind of universal to all the trucks, you are going to have to drill a hole where it's going to go. So again, you have the state pocket tie down slot here, so you're not going to have to drill any holes in your truck. You can use that same pocket thing we're going to use up front. But you are going to have to drill a hole into this, so just be aware of that when you do go to buy these. But this is going to sit on the back like this, and then you're going to have your rear ladder rack mounted on that, or your rear tube extender. So this is like your cube, Pete, when we wrapped your cube.
Can you not talk about that? I'm still filing a complaint and calling the cops.
Alright, so this is just the other set of these for the other tube extender. You got these 4 bolts. These are going to mount up in here and to hold onto your tube extenders. And then we have 2 more of the pocket tie downs. These are going to go down inside here. And I can't put it because it's got the piece on there, but that's going to go down in there and hold this in place. So again, the nice thing is you don't have to drill any holes into your truck bed. You can if you want to add more security. You could put 2 holes in here, one through the bed rail right there, and one back here where this will mount. I'm going to try to do it with the one. We'll see how secure it is. I might end up doing a second hole, but that is up to personal preference. So, okay, so again, when you get the rear rack tube extender, you're going to get these 2. You're going to get 2 of these, one for either side. You're going to get 2 of the sliders, standoffs. You're going to get 4 bolts to hold the tube extender, and then you're going to get 2 pocket tie downs, one for either side. And then when you get the additional tube extender for the front, that's going to mount on the headache rack. You get 2 more of these as well. You get some rubber standoffs to cushion this between the headache rack, and the 2 bolts to tie it up. So again, the one thing I really love about this is how modular it is. It really gives you the flexibility to kind of take it off your truck when you're not using it, and to have the availability of it when you need it. So we're going to show you how to first install the headache rack, and then in the next video we'll show you how to add the tube extenders.
Shouldn't they call it a no headache rack?
It prevents headaches. I don't know. I don't know.
Anti-headache rack. Magnum.